The most important media outlet in the country right now.
Welcome to the Watering Hole. This is episode 110.
Hello.
Hello. We are one furry little cat down here.
We are. It's a bit weird. We're back to the OGs.
Although we've got a little Torquay foam dome here
We've got
in
the
place
foam
of
dome.
Whitey.
So-
No Whitey.
So do we really miss much?
Another whiteout episode.
WhiteOut. WhiteOut Mark II.
Whiteout Mark II.
It's odd.
He's just decided to call in sick leave today.
Call in sick. So we've got control of Junkyard Pigs for later on.
Yeah, we're going to make some disgustingly bad moves for his fantasy team.
Whitey's going to make some trades this week.
No, in all seriousness, Whitey, we hope you and the family get better.
We miss you.
There's a bit, we miss you. There's a bit going around. I'm a bit croaky as well, so we're going to do our best to get through this one. But we felt we needed to come in here tonight because there's plenty to talk about in the world of golf on the Watering Hole podcast.
Yes, there's a lot happening.
But first things first.
Formalities.
Thank you, Peter Malinauskas, the Premier, as always, for giving us
Premier.
that lovely introduction. And thanks, Rick.
Yeah, thanks, Rick.
We don't give Rick his credit.
Rick doesn't get his flowers enough, does he?
No, not for doing us a solid with the introduction. Thank you again to Pirate Life Brewing down at Port Adelaide, and thank you to Big Swing Golf Mile End. If you haven't gotten down there, do get in there, especially with the bad weather in Adelaide anyway, but I'm sure there's plenty of big swings that you can go to around the country.
Plenty. One other shout out I wanted to give. On my way here tonight, I stopped in and saw Trav from Seacliff Golf Club.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Went
How
in-
was the...
Yeah.
Looks
The club
nice?
room's good, and the course looks A1. We're going to be doing some stuff there over the next little while. They've got a little area for us and some stuff coming up there. So shout out to Trav and all the crew at Seacliff as well. If you haven't, if you are in Adelaide, if you're visiting Adelaide, go and check this place out because I'm told the view from the second tee box is probably one of the best views in a golf course in Adelaide.
Ooh, that's a
Looking out
a big call.
looking out over Brighton and the bay, and
That's a big call, Chris.
hey, that's what I've been
You're
told.
prone to a big call.
I do like a big statement.
You like a big statement, don't you, Cecil? Haven't brought that one out for a while. So, thank you to all the new followers we've had jump on
We've had a
in
big-
the last week. Thank you very much to Tooms, I must say.
and for all the kind words.
Absolutely.
There's been a lot of good feedback from that episode and from other episodes, previous episodes that people are catching up on.
So let's just start there quickly before we get to the formalities. Obviously, again, another guest episode in Tooms from Tooms Golf. What a pleasure it was.
It
speaking
really
with
was.
him. He's, again, we say it every time. So nice to talk to these people and obviously their story and everything, but just a super easy guy to talk to.
Yep.
And you could sit there having a conversation for hours.
Oh, absolutely.
And it comes across in their content. And a lot of people, that was one of the common
Takeaways?
Yeah, from the comments and everything was that these group of guys are super genuine. They love watching this group of guys, like the New Zealand guys, and that they just love their content. And I must say, since doing that episode, I've done a bit more of a deep dive
Rewatching
myself
and some stuff, yeah.
rewatching, and they are just super down to earth, genuine guys. They are awesome golfers. When you really look at it, they are amazing golfers.
If you haven't, to our listeners, if you haven't had a look at the video that they did at the Pro-Am in Korea when they played with Jason Kokrak and Taylor Gooch, definitely go and have a look at that. Another guest that's been on the show, Mel Baker. Bit of chirp going on there with the Aussie-New Zealand thing.
That's actually one I haven't watched yet. I was actually trying to find that today, and I couldn't find it. So, and then I'm
Go and have a look.
YouTube deep dive. So, thank you again to Tooms for coming on. We appreciate it, and obviously all the new followers that have jumped on the Watering Hole podcast. Can't thank you enough as well.
And to our existing ones, share the love.
Share the love.
You guys are the OGs.
Share it around. Subscribe. Hit the little bell on YouTube so you
Yes.
get the notifications.
And if you could, when you hit auto downloads on Spotify and Apple Podcasts as well, that really helps us out.
Now you're getting too technical for me.
Getting a bit technical, but I know that our fans are up to it.
But the thing is as well, like, I was thinking, if I was a new follower making my way to the Watering Hole podcast on YouTube, there's a few episodes I'd go back and listen to.
Well, do you want to just run them over?
I mean, I'd go back and listen to all the guest episodes, but a couple of highlights, Rick Shields.
That was the first YouTube episode. Rick Shields.
Pat Perez, Ron Chopper,
Mason Nutt.
Mason Nutt,
The Premier.
the Premier.
You would
Hoppo from Bondi Rescue.
if you were a new listener, you would go back and look
I'd
at
go
those.
back and so please do. Thank you again to everyone that's jumped on board. Now, back to the important
stuff.
Why are you going to drink that one? I'll just take that one from
You
you.
can take that from him. He's drunk already.
Foam Dome. So, for all the new listeners, we've got the Pirate Life Hot Crack.
Tip of the crack.
Now, we do the hot crack. We crack a can. It's a delicious sound, but we do the tip of the crack. Now, I think it actually is Whitey, but he's not here. He's on sick leave. So it goes to you.
It reverts to me.
The tip of the cap is, again, we're just giving the nod to someone who's done a good job.
Little shout out, little tip of the cap.
And this is a good one. I got a preview before we started. So
All right. I'm going to, this week, the Pirate Life Hot Crack tip of the crack goes to the new CEO of LIV Golf, Scott O'Neill.
tell me about it.
He's done some incredible things, really. Like, he's got world golf ranking points back on the agenda.
In the wheelhouse.
In the wheelhouse. It's a talking point again. But the broadcast deal with Fox Sports in the US, but it's the commercial partnerships. We didn't talk about it last week. They announced HSBC.
Massive.
Which is huge. And
especially when you see their logo plastered all around the Open at Royal Portrush as well. So the significance of that's pretty big.
It's big. And so now they're also going to be jumping on Crushers and Majestics as well.
Yeah, that's cool.
We noticed it in Adelaide too when we saw the sponsors signs going up, Ladbrokes and other spots like that. Like important commercial
There's more
partners.
and more people getting involved.
And to increase revenue, sponsorship revenue by 10 times what it was last year, that's pretty significant.
Especially for LIV Golf, which has obviously copped a lot of shit in saying...
A big criticism's been that, it doesn't generate any money.
Yeah, how can people keep just injecting money without seeing some sort of return?
Yeah.
Now, I guess people don't really see what those numbers are,
No.
but getting, these sponsors is only going to help it continue to grow and progress.
But I think the work that Scott O'Neill is doing and has done is a real bridge for the unification of golf again.
Unification.
I think he's a likeable guy. He's done great work with our Premier here to secure Adelaide till 2031.
Which we'll get to.
So not much more to say, but...
Hot crack for you, Scott.
Tip of the crack to Scottie O'Neill.
Hot crack. Down the fairway. You beauty.
There you go.
Take that, Whitey. All right, so before we get to the Open, because we're going to get... Oh, I've just gone off your run sheet that you said you were going to do. Should we just go straight into the LIV Adelaide news?
Well, yeah, okay, let's start there.
So LIV Adelaide... Well, today, those of us around the globe and in Adelaide got some news.
Well, yesterday.
Was
as
it
we record this. No, yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah.
So we're back again, 13th to 15th of February. Tickets on sale for ground passes and Club 54 as we speak.
So February 13th to the 15th.
Mm-hmm. Now.
That's summer weather.
Yeah. Hopefully no more 40-degree, hottest day,
No, we want
hottest city in the world type stuff.
We want that. That was good.
Yeah, I don't know that I was really loving the sweating. But
it's beautiful.
Also, just announced as well, before we came on air, LIV Golf JCB, where we are this week, has been again renewed for 2026 as well.
Fantastic.
So JCB will return again in 2026, which I think, if you had to pick the two standout events on the LIV calendar, it would be Adelaide and JCB, I think.
Yeah.
We'll get a little bit more into JCB as we go through the episode, but huge news. If you're listening to this, tickets available now for LIV Adelaide. They're saying it's going to be even bigger than last year. I don't know how, but...
Well, they've built on it every year, right?
Yeah.
So surely there's going to be some more surprises.
I think capacity goes up again. I think they're expecting even more numbers.
Wow.
So, interesting. I can't wait. That's grand final week for us.
Absolutely.
This week, by the time this podcast comes out, we'll probably be a day away from Happy Gilmore 2.
Yes. It's Happy Gilmore 2 week.
It really is. It's everywhere.
Quickly before we go on, how sick was what Odyssey brought out with the putter?
The hockey stick putter. Can you use that?
Yeah, I think you can.
It's not just a gimmick?
Well, I mean, you can... It's
a gimmick.
I wasn't sure if you could actually I'm not obviously because there's different. There are specs that you need to meet with a conforming putter, but in terms of the stroke, I wonder if you can actually have one down because I always thought you had to have two hands on the grip. I think the only thing is though, as long as it's not anchoring like on your body, so I think you can actually do that grip. Now I remember seeing you do that grip in here, and you were nailing everything.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe that's the key.
That's the key. You're gonna get myself the odd. Nah, I'm off. I'm off them.
No, maybe that's the key.
I'm off them.
Just hit up Sam Hahn and get a lab version of it. You know,
Get him to do me a hockey stick putter.
Yeah, center shafted.
It is everywhere on
Yep.
LA Golf.
Yep.
The driver. Have you seen the driver?
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's everywhere. I am still concerned about this movie.
It's hard to recreate a classic.
I'm going to rewatch the first one and lead into the second one.
I wouldn't.
But that's what I was going to talk about. My fear is that I'm going to rewatch the first one and it's going to be amazing. And if you go straight into the second one, is it going to ruin the first one?
You can't beat the first one. It's the same with most second. Is there a good second?
Back to the Future.
That's not better than the first.
It's not better than the first, but it's not.
It's nowhere
shit.
near better than the first.
Major League 2.
Yeah, still.
Swapping out Wesley Snipes was a mistake.
There's not many. The thing is this. That comedy, yeah, I don't know. Without going too deep into it, that comedy was
go deep.
That comedy was so amazing for that time.
Yeah.
But now trying to recreate that,
That's what I'm
comes
wondering.
off a little cheesy.
Are they going to try and go for that comedy as it was at that time?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's going to be like Whitey said a bunch of times, a cameo fest, and yeah, look, it's going to be sick. Everyone's going to be back on board. You watch golf go bananas after it's released,
and it's going to make a ton of money.
Like you watch the amount of people, like after Full Swing came out,
Yeah,
there was already a number of people, like obviously COVID, bang.
Yep.
And then Full Swing, there was so many more numbers out on the course, it felt like. I feel like now with Happy Gilmore coming out, there'll be a bunch of new kids and all that watch it and that'll love it and they want to get into it, which is good.
Well, it comes out on Netflix on Friday. You watch the courses this weekend.
Well, unless it's pissing down with rain like it is in Adelaide.
Yeah, true.
Unplayable.
Cold too.
But
yeah, so we'll see.
Fingers crossed.
We've talked about it a bit in the lead up to it coming out, and we've had our concerns. It'll be interesting to see if that's warranted. I'm worried.
Yeah, the Odyssey like hockey stick putter they brought out with that little sock head cover.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah.
So good. Sold out straight away anywhere. You can't get them.
Duels Dallas. Have you had a chance to watch it?
Yes, I have.
What do you think?
That was the best one.
Yeah.
100% the best one.
What we talked about after the first one, they've kind of gone to that, haven't they? Like we thought like in the first one they were kind of stuck between a live broadcast and a YouTube video.
Yeah.
This went to a YouTube video.
Yeah, I feel like I love the idea of having more teams, more people involved, double groups and stuff. But I think for what they're trying to do, having only just the 4 teams was way more digestible.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what it was about the video, but it was just such a good video. And having like Dean Burmester, just a different character.
Someone that you
Tanning the meat.
haven't seen. Yeah.
Tan the meat.
Tan the meat.
Loved it. I don't know. Yeah, it was so much better. I messaged you and Whitey after and said, because I got around to it late, and said, this was by far the best one, and it was. And I don't know why, but it just was.
Do you think it was the finish?
Oh, we can't give away too
much. I don't want to give it away, but the finish
that was
amazing.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely awesome.
Couldn't have scripted that better.
No.
But I won't spoil it, but it's well worth watching right till the end.
Oh, 100%.
But yeah, like you said, having Burmy, I think there's going to be, they are doing LIV Duels UK this week, probably as we speak. And there are some other
people,
captains and content creators from what I've seen. So that should be fun.
Yeah, I don't know. As long as they keep bringing them out, I think they're getting better and better. So
I think Quan and Bubba are back for this one, and I think this might be happening. I think Kevin Na might be involved in this one.
oh, sweet. Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, so
He's a
that should,
character.
I guess, that'll come out in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, super fun. Just it's another. I don't know. I love the fact that they're dipping their toe in this
Such a
space.
good concept.
I love it, and it's good. And it showcases the course as well. I mean, we see it now with how they're doing it after the event's already been done, but it's a slower pace that you can watch.
Even did you watch the making of?
No, I haven't yet.
Yeah, that's good too. Yeah,
Yeah.
Even that, like that, and I guess that's part of what LIV's all about. That extra access.
Yeah.
Like you get that behind the scenes look. That's worth watching. Too. It's only about 20 minutes or something.
Yeah.
But definitely worth a look.
How good is Phil and Grant together,
Yeah.
though? It's like the chemistry with those two, so good.
Do you see a day where Phil, when he eventually like retires, do you think he just goes full-time content creator?
Probably, yeah. I don't know. I mean,
It's like
don't know.
it's like Tooms said. Like a few years ago, you would have never expected this to happen.
No, but you move with the times. You move with the times, Chris.
So good, so good. All right,
Maybe you'll be full-time YouTuber some stage.
maybe with all these new subscribers coming in,
Oh, look out.
be able to pay my bills.
Oh,
We had a golf tournament on the weekend.
yes.
Scottie Scheffler
Holy hell.
copped a bit of flack though, didn't he?
For his comments?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you take that?
Well, that was what I was going to ask you. Because I've got some of the comments here. So I won't really read out the quotes to so much as he basically said that, he won by 8 strokes at the Brian Nelson Championship. It feels like you've worked your whole life to celebrate winning a tournament for a few minutes. It only lasts a few minutes, that feeling, that euphoric feeling. And to win the Brian Nelson Championship at home, he literally worked his entire life to become good at golf, to have the opportunity to win that tournament. You win it, you celebrate, you get to hug your family, your sister's there, such an amazing moment. And then it's like, okay, now what are we going to eat for dinner? And basically it was along the lines of, it wasn't super, like golf wasn't super fulfilling to him.
The memes were vicious. The little emo.
Yeah, it
Scheffler.
doesn't derive a lot of fulfillment or satisfaction from winning golf tournaments, or at least the satisfaction. It's not quite what it used to be. It's interesting that he says these comments, especially after sort of like how Rory had handled himself after winning the Masters. For me, I didn't take it bad at all. A lot of
I can
people
see why people would have.
Well, a lot of people were jumping on it.
Yeah.
To me, I was, I don't know. It's kind of.
This is the wrong way to say it. Is he getting like bored of winning? Not bored's the wrong one. Like it's the wrong word, but like it's become just like he just wins. Like he plays and he wins. Like is it? Has he hasn't got enough challenges or?
No,
is this like Jordan when he first retired from the Bulls?
Mate,
like when he went to Phil Jackson and said, "You got to throw me another challenge."
I just think, really, his faith and his religion, and that it's just the way he thinks about it. His family is probably the most important thing in his life.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I guess from their perspective, like if they go out and they grind, they on the range, they're practicing, they're doing all this work. They go out there, we've said it, how big Live Week is, like for us, and we do fuck all. Like really, we do nothing compared to what.
Hey,
hang on.
Hey,
the players. We said it how many times ago? Geez, they've gone and done like a practice round in the heat. They've gone and done this. They've gone and done that. They've done all this.
The welcome party. They've got
all these
media
things,
commitments,
right?
and they've got these dickheads from this podcast trying to get them on,
trying to hit them up in 40-degree days.
Yeah.
Now they've got all these obligations. They go out there, they play, they come in, they get grilled by the media on whatever it is that they need to talk about. There would be parts of it that aren't fulfilling.
But the actual winning of the tournament, That's got to be the most fulfilling part.
I get what he's saying though. There's so many things. I mean, you would experience it. Like the single greatest moment probably of your life is seeing your daughter born.
Hitting number 4. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. Go on.
Right.
Yeah.
But those moments, you remember them all the time.
Yeah.
But they're only small moments where you have that feeling. You can go back to them and revisit them, but that kind of you lose
that's true.
that feeling, right? So to him, if you're winning all these, you will remember them, but it's just at the end of the day.
Eventually, it becomes another tournament.
At the end of the day, like he's saying, now it's on to the next tournament that he has to win, or especially for someone that's in that position where it's almost like you're expected to win, because it's like now you're just going through that same crap all the time. If you were someone that wasn't expected to win and you were winning, that would be a greater feeling because you're against the odds. I guess for him now, because he is winning and he's expected to, it might be a little less fulfilling.
Does that change for him if he wins the US Open? Because that is what he now needs for the Grand Slam.
Well,
is that fulfilling?
Oh, of course. I think.
Look, I'm misquoting because it is fulfilling, I guess, but it's not. I guess what he's saying is it's not the be all and end all.
It's not the only thing in his life.
No,
it's not the only thing in the world. But again, it would be,
and it is funny when people lose their mind over comments like that. Because it's like, people say, at the end of the day, it's just sport, it's just a game. But then when an athlete actually comes out and says, it's just sport, it's just a game, people lose their shit.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Really, they're just people. And I get it. I'm nowhere near that level. And will never be in that situation that he's in, week in, week out. But you get it. It only lasts a short period of time, and then it's on to the next one. So, but of course, I think the comparisons to him and Tiger, and here's the crazy one. I couldn't believe this. But the time in which it took Tiger Woods to win his first and his fourth major was 1,197 days. The time that it took Scottie Scheffler to win between his first and his fourth major, 1,197 days. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
For already, there's comparisons, right? But for then, that stat is crazy.
Yeah.
Right? So, I think the comparison between, let's say, him and Tiger is Tiger wants to win everything all the time, right? Scottie, he's a different animal. I don't think they're the same beast in that regard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think Tiger's someone that'd be like, yep, I need to come back from this Achilles injury and I need to compete and I need to win more and I want to not stop until I get close to, or if not further than Jack. Whereas Scottie, I don't think that matters. But I think he's that good.
He's that good.
That he'll continue to win.
Yep.
Whether he wins the
He's
same
not
amount as Tiger or not, we'll see. I
He's
guess
not-
Tiger won his earlier.
Yeah.
So
It's not the killer mentality, is it? It doesn't have the killer.
it's a different
It's a
killer
different- yeah,
mentality. It's almost like I kind of you look at Tiger and go, that's like Jordan,
He's a killer.
Kobe-esque, right? Whereas Scheffler's that good, and it's even more like serial killer because it's like you don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
You don't even know what he's really thinking.
So you're saying that Scottie Scheffler is the Charles Manson of world golf?
Jesus, don't say that. I'm saying that Scottie Scheffler is that good at golf and is that much better than everyone else at the moment.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because that was a thing, and I've heard so many people say it. When he had that second round, it was like, okay, Scottie's going
It's
to win.
over. Yeah.
There's no no one's going to and you could quite easily not watch that last round.
Yeah.
And know that he was going to win.
Well,
that.
we watched a little bit of the start of round 3, and so before he even came out to tee it up, it was like he's going to win this.
Yeah.
No one's going to get close.
I mean, I don't know. There's just something different about the way that he plays compared to everyone else. It looks different at the moment.
Yeah.
He's so much closer than everyone else. When his second shot into the green and he's sort of right next to the pin, you're like, he's gonna make it.
His bad shots are still good.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. It's that much better than everyone else at the moment.
How about another stat though? His caddy. Ted Scott. Earned 1.92 million this year, 11% more than the average PGA Tour golfer.
That's crazy.
Is there a better job in the world than being on Scottie Scheffler's bag? Like
Taylor Gooch's bag in 2023.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that would be interesting.
No, that was good.
But I mean, I guess they get paid a wage.
Yeah, the live life is different.
It is different.
So yeah, congrats to Scottie Scheffler again, and that was a ridiculous
win and make it look effortless. 17 under in an Open. It's a really good
What, he
score.
won it by 3 or 4 shots?
He won it by 4 shots.
Yeah.
Over English.
I mean, look, we'll go into the other players, but, you know, had Bryson had a different first day, could have been around the mark. But there really just didn't look like anyone that was going to threaten him. Really. Like, even when Fitzpatrick was hovering, it looked nowhere near Scottie.
Lee was around the mark. Harmon was around the mark.
Hatton, and then he fell away a little bit.
He fell away. Bryson, that last round was incredible. Wyndham Clark had a good last round as well with a 6 under. Got himself close. But it just you look down at these names and it's like, thinking back to the tournament, it's like at no point did I ever think that any of these were going to win.
At no point did you think any of them were going to scare Scottie at all. No.
I mean, we watched a little bit of, like I said, the early part of round 3, and Henrik Stenson was making a little charge, and Phil was making a little charge, but it's like they're just not going to get there.
Nah, because you knew whatever they were doing, Scottie was going to do it plus more. It had that feel about it, and the thing is, it had that. I think he will. He said that, I'm pretty sure I saw this, that the US Open next year falls on his 30th birthday.
It's just written, isn't it?
I think it's his 30th birthday that it falls on. So, what better way to go out there?
Is he only 29?
I think he's only 29. Yeah.
Fuck me.
Yeah. I know, it makes you feel like you've accomplished heaps.
Got a bunch of new subscribers this week.
I'll tell you about a life that it's not full of fulfillment.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. Right here.
I'll tell you about fulfillment, Scotty.
So, and a super impressive 4 days from Scottie Scheffler. I want to talk about Bryson. Like I said, had he had a different day, that first day was terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. But then the bounce back between round 1 and round 2 was incredible.
Yeah, like you said, had he come out strong, he's the only one that you could see potentially. But I mean, even then,
I mean, look, Rory looked like at some stage, I think probably in that 3rd round, even that he looked like he was going to sort of get up there. But yeah, no one really stood out. That was, Hatton played well, fell away.
Yeah,
they all just everyone else just made mistakes where Scottie didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It felt like he didn't make a mistake, and even when he made a mistake, it just didn't feel like he did.
Yeah, I know, like last week, I said that the Opens kind of like bored me a little bit the last couple of years.
This one.
This was the Open that you want.
But in saying that, though, a lot of people, again, like when Brian Harmon won, he won by so much that it wasn't, but it was. Everyone felt like it was boring because there was it wasn't close. People were saying the same thing about this one as well.
Yeah,
and then other people were saying no, it was exciting because he was so dominant.
Yeah.
How do you see it?
I think partly that, but I think also the course itself was brilliant.
Yeah, it looked amazing.
The weather was amazing. Amazing.
And a lot of people would like to see it piss down with rain and whatever, but I'm glad it wasn't. It was more just, wind or...
the coverage. I think
that was the only thing that bugs me a little bit.
You didn't like the coverage?
Well, I just hate the way they only show... They show whoever's teeing off for the first sort of 4 to 5 holes or whatever, and then as soon as the leaders come up, then that's all they show. There's so many, there are so many players out and around the course that they could be showing more golfers.
Yeah.
And we know that the leaders are up there. And I guess people want to see who's leading. I'm not saying not that, but there was a stage where, Bryson was out there and he was playing all right. and he just wasn't getting shown at all. And again, it was super frustrating as a LIV fan because
I think that was another thing too. The fact that there was.
I don't want to lean too heavily on the LIV side of things.
Well,
not
I'm
getting
going
shown,
to. Like, I was going to lean on that and say, but I think because there were so many of those guys that we follow week to week,
There was a day
I feel like I had more of a vested interest in it.
There was a day they were showing a lot more, probably
Yeah.
because they'd teed off around a similar time.
Even in that third round, they were showing a lot of Henrik Stenson and Phil Mickelson.
However, like I said, as soon as the newbies came on, they just panned straight to them, and
Yeah.
that was frustrating. Because you love to see those guys and see how they're going, even if they're down, seeing how they're going on the later holes. Because I felt like I saw so much of holes like 1 to 7.
Yep.
And then, I don't know. And then it was only until the leaders went through that you really saw what was happening on the back nine. But, yeah, I don't know. Overall, though, I loved Royal Portrush.
Yeah.
Beautiful course.
The course is stunning.
Amazing. Some of the longer par threes and, just trying to get that approach into one was super tight at the front of the green. Really intimidating opening tee shot with the OB either side.
Yep.
So, yeah, the guy, I mean, it looked amazing. All the golfers did really well. Like I said, it was an exciting major, but that's the end of the majors this season.
Just a quick one. John Parry on the 13th.
Yeah, got the hole in one.
So we saw an ace. A little bit more I just want to touch on quickly. The Open, yes, but majors in general this season.
Yeah.
Where's Cam Smith at?
Yeah. So he's missed all 4 cuts.
Yeah. Now, when you told me that the other day, and I had to actually look that up.
Yeah.
And that's a fact.
Yeah, it's a fact. Now, I did see this. Someone put up on somewhere. With the missed cut today, Cam Smith becomes the only golfer to play and miss the cut in all 4 championships this season. What has gone wrong for the LIV Golf star?
The only golfer?
Yeah.
Really?
In the majors, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Now,
I didn't know that.
Luke Elvey, our friend. God, this is why I love Luke Elvey. He commented this is on X. Recently married, new father, and can't keep his driver in play often enough. Not the first person to lose his game while going through major life changes, but most will say LIV ruined him. So why let the truth get in the way of a good story, hey?
I love it. So good, just that little bit of sarcasm from Elvis.
I love it. It's true. Obviously, a lot of people say it once you have a family or once you're recently married or whatever it might be, all these things. Or
the driver's an issue, though, isn't it?
That's... Yeah, look, I'm sure there's no definitive answer as to what's happened, but everyone is jumping on the whole it's LIV's fault ever since he's gone to LIV, since he's gone to LIV.
It's an easy argument, though, isn't it? And it just seems irrelevant now.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
it seems irrelevant when you've got Pat Reed in contention, Bryson winning majors, Tyrrell Hatton in contention. It's not a LIV. It can't be a LIV thing. It's.
It might be, but it doesn't really matter to anyone else but Cam Smith, right?
Yep. Yeah.
I guess when you're a fan of the player, we'd love to see Cam make the cut, do some damage. You know what I mean? But again, it's not the be all and end all. He will. He'll be back. He's won an Open.
Yeah.
He's been ranked so highly in the world, so it's not like he's not going to be back at that point.
I think once he does, the rest of his game is so good that once the driver does come back into play,
I saw there was a bet for Brooks Koepka to miss the cut, and it was paying not that bad, but it was an option. It's so. Well, people aren't talking about if we're talking about Brooks Koepka.
That's exactly where I was going to go next.
There's there were plenty of players that missed the cut, notable names, but there have been throughout all 4 majors. This year. But I mean, Cam missing the 4 is disappointing.
Yeah.
But I think that only disappoints Cam more than anyone. But I don't think he would put it to LIV Golf.
No.
So if he's not, then no one else should.
Yeah, major season over.
I know it's a bummer.
It's a bit sad.
Think about what the next one is. If we think of it
now
that
we're
way.
one day closer to the Masters.
One day closer to the Masters.
Pimento cheese.
Look out.
All right. Well, LIV's back.
JCB. JCB.
This is the one we've been waiting for since Adelaide. Well, no,
Can't wait.
you're an Andalusia guy.
Yeah, but JCB is the one that I think will rival Adelaide as the, the biggest one. And I think they're trying to push pretty heavily to make it a big one because, all the, like Rick's videos and all that sort of stuff, they're giving 19% off the tickets and all that sort of stuff. So I think they're trying to hype it up and be a bigger and better atmosphere than it was last year. And last year was pretty cool by the looks of things. As you said before we started, they've extended that for next year, which is good. I think they need to find these courses where there's a home in each country, and that's obviously the one that it's going to be in the UK. But yeah, I love this course, and if they get around like the Majestic, I hope they have the Majestic's Arms.
It is back
on the 9th.
I think it's the 9th. I should check that.
Is it the Digger in on instead of the watering hole?
The Digger in, yeah. So let's have a look. Digger in is back. British Gastro Pub. Yeah, Digger in.
The British what pub?
A British Gastro Pub.
Gastro.
Think a classic British Gastro Pub playing all your favourite tunes. Come soak up the passion of the party whole green in this super swanky spot with delicious food, refreshing beverages, and blissful summer vibes. Summer in the UK, not two words I put together.
Sign me up for Gastro.
Do you know what a gastro pub's like? It's like
what is it?
Small kind of,
Well, you make me look like a dick on my own podcast.
Your podcast.
It's mine.
Whitey's
not here, so it's mine.
the Digger in is back. I saw Ian Poulter posted something about the Majestic Arms as well.
Hell yeah. No, should be good. Who was the winner last year, Chris?
It was John Rahm last year.
Yes, it was.
And it was Legion.
Yeah.
And it was Legion. And it was
a playoff. Wasn't it a playoff?
Last year.
Am I wrong? Wasn't it a playoff?
Do you want to make like a dick on your own podcast?
I'm pretty sure it was a playoff, wasn't it?
Let's have a look.
Or did he win it outright? Was it a playoff?
That was his first LIV win last year, wasn't it?
Maybe it wasn't a playoff.
I reckon it was his first LIV win.
Was it a playoff?
Wasn't a playoff.
Nah, I'm thinking of the wrong one. John Rahm won.
He beat Waco Nima by one stroke.
That's maybe why I thought it was such.
Cam Smith as well was T2, and so was Tyrrell Hatton.
Look out. So if that happens again for our fantasy teams, we're up and about, all three of us.
All of us, yeah. Well, I'd like to be a little bit higher, but I think Legion, did they get that done pretty convincingly last year as well?
Probably.
3 strokes over Ripper.
Ripper.
Hey, Wade Ormsby played that last year as well.
So John Rahm got the win there. So what are we thinking? And Whitey sent through his tips.
Yeah, but we can do whatever we want with that.
I'm gonna fuck with his tips.
Just like we're gonna do whatever we want with his fucking team as well.
Yeah, we're gonna.
He's making some trades.
We're gonna mess that thing up.
He's not gonna have Waco Neiman later.
Nah.
Interesting though, a comment about this course. It's not a break 60 course. It's too long. So weather's going to play a part.
Yeah.
But yeah, a long course. It's not going to be. It may not be one where there's someone that comes out and shoots a 61 or a 62.
62.
Something like that. Although, having said that, Rahm last year was pretty convincing.
Yeah.
But
do you want to give me your tips?
Why don't you go with Whitey's tips here?
I want to hear your tips.
Get Whitey, he's phoned his tips in.
All right, so Whitey's... Basically, what Whitey's thinking here... He's got someone that he thinks he's going to win, and he's got the team as well, as we usually do. All right? So he thinks that Cheapo Lee is going to win.
And Ironheads for the team.
No. So he said Tyrrell Hatton for the win, and Legion 13 will get the team win.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's not going to be a course that, like I said, it's long, but it's not going to be necessarily one that favours like a long driver. There's a lot of trouble you can get yourself into on this course.
Mm.
And it's kind of like you've got to find a way on every hole. It's going to be one to think your way through.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, I'm going for Phil Mickelson.
Okay.
I know it's long, and he said, he can't outdrive these guys anymore.
Yeah.
But I just think this type of course, he can think his way through. He can get himself out of trouble. I reckon Phil. I reckon Phil's going to get his first LIV win.
Philbert. Phil.
Phil.
I'm going the John Rahm back-to-back.
Okay. That's predictable.
Well, come on.
And you know what? I'm going for Stinger for the team. I know they haven't been in the greatest form, but I think Brandon Grace last week lifting, that's going to lift the rest of them. Phil and Stinger.
Yeah.
By the way, on our tips, no one got anything right for the Open.
What do you mean?
We didn't get a winner or a...
Oh, yeah, no, we were well off.
But I think I'm now even with you on tips.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't reckon. How can you be even on me?
No, I am.
No, I don't think so. I'm going to go Crushers for the team win. I think Paul Casey. I think Chucky Three Sticks. Lahiri. I think they're all going to be dialed in at this course. That's my tips.
And
so we got Whitey, Tyrrell Hatton, and Legion 13. I've got John Rahm and the Crushers. And you've got Phil Mickelson
and Stinger.
Stinger.
Really going out on a limb.
I like it.
Well, that kind of, I guess, leads us to the next part, which is going to be really tricky doing this with a beer helmet.
Yeah, without White Dog.
So, Whitey, what would you take for Waco Demon? Ben Campbell? Okay, no worries.
Are you trading away Ben Campbell? You son of a bitch. No, well, as Chris just alluded to, we are going to go into the watering hole fantasy.
Now, for the new listeners, which there are plenty.
Oh, plenty.
We have run since day one our own little internal fantasy league.
No, internal.
Bounce GC is my team, Green Machine is Stephen's team, and Whitey is the Junkyard Pigs.
And the Green Machine's going for a three-peat.
So
if you want to jump on the
are
best team in the league.
Are we at the point where we're doing Super Sixes yet?
How many to go? Nah, you know what? Because I think this is the final non-US league, right?
So you want to do the US run home.
Yeah.
So, well, actually, we've got JCB, then we've got Chicago, Bolingbrook,
Chicago,
and then we've got Indianapolis,
and
then it's the team championship.
that's what I mean. So I reckon we leave it just for the US ones.
So for Chicago and Indy,
Chicago,
Sheboygan. Okay. So Super Sixes after this round.
Yeah, I reckon.
Like that. I got a chance now.
You got no chance.
Actually, I got a long way to go.
So I'll take you through the standings. So this was after Andalusia. So in first place, Green Machine GC, 551 points. In second place, the Junkyard Pigs with 497 points. And in third place, Bounce GC with 366 points. Now, for those of you just tuning in, Bounce GC's made a couple of solid back-to-back weeks to bring yourself back to within the conversation.
Some sort of level of respectability.
So in Andalusia, Green Machine got the win. Bounce GC second, and third was the Junkyard Pig. So the way it usually works is the team that finishes last in the previous event gets to make their first move out of two moves that you can make. So Whitey, not being here, is not really going to do much with his first move. But basically all that he wants to do, so then it goes to a free-for-all for us, Chris. All he wants to do is take Sergio Garcia out and put David Puig in.
That's all he wants to do?
That's all he wants to do.
All right. Now, last
So
week...
we do know that about Whitey. He doesn't make many moves, and he likes to leave it pretty straightforward. But that is a dumb move, if I can say so myself. He's really idiotic, and that is just so wrong for him to take out.
You can
Sergio.
say whatever you like.
Yeah, no, that's all I was doing. I just wrote Sergio Garcia.
Now, I proposed a trade last week.
Yeah.
A week is a long time in golf.
Was it to me?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I think you probably should have done that deal on the spot.
What's that?
I proposed Burmese for Brooks Koepka.
Oh, you still want to make that trade?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean. I think you should have taken that deal on the spot.
Yeah. I think you're a goddamn idiot. Because Brooksy's going to win this one.
Well, no, you already tipped someone else. So,
Yeah, he said he's going to come second.
so that trade's off the table.
That's fine. I don't
But
want to trade.
is there anyone else you want
I want Dean Burmester now.
for John Rahm?
No. Only an idiot would trade away John Rahm.
All right, can you give me the lineups, please?
Sure can. Do you want me to take you through all of them, or should I? Well, I'll take you through Whitey's first. So,
He's made his move.
So, Junkyard Pigs move is made.
Yep.
Junkyard Pigs. Wako Neiman captain. Tyrrell Hatton. David Pouge. Louis Oosthuizen. Don't love it.
I think Whitey's there for the picking. I think I can get him.
Oh no.
I think I can
Way
get
to
him.
kick a man while he's not
I
here.
reckon I can get him.
Bounce GC. Your Bounce GC. Cam Smith captain. Dustin Johnson. Pat Reed. Dean Burmester.
There's something about this team.
Abe Answer and Ben Campbell on the bench.
Now, that hurt, leaving Abe Answer on the bench in Andalusia.
Yeah.
That probably, had I had him in instead of Burmy, I probably would have got the win. I have gone for Stinger though as a team.
Green Machine is John Rahm captain, Bryson DeChambeau, Brooks Koepka, Carlos Ortiz. You know what I mean?
Bench?
Seb Munoz and Phil Mickelson. I got a real dilemma on my hands here. So you may as well make the first move then.
Well, I have to anyway, don't I?
Well, you have to because Whitey's already made his move. So make your first.
So I'm on the clock.
You're on the clock and make it snappy. Snap, snap, snappy. Tick tock.
Who's on your bench again?
Munoz
Yeah.
and Phil Mickelson.
Okay.
Listen the fuck up, man.
I love Ben Campbell.
Oh, you're going to do him dirty.
I've dropped him. If I drop him again, is this the third time?
Drop him again. I've already deleted his name, so he's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's in?
Moronk.
Adrian Moronk. Adrian Moronk. Really?
Sitting 23rd. He's in the lock zone at the moment.
Well.
Campbell's just, I think since the injury, he's just kind of, he's going to make a mug of me this week now.
Yeah.
He made you look a right knob.
You look a right knob. I've got this problem where I've got too many good players.
You're a dick.
Like, too many?
I'm looking at that move now, and it's like, that was kind of like an irrelevant move.
That was an irrelevant move.
But I've got one eye on Sheboygan, where we go to Super Sixes. Because I feel like Moronk and Answer are a good 5 and 6. You disagree?
Yeah.
Does anyone? Oh,
What? I think I know what you...
shit, I've just realised something.
I want to see if it's...
Go on, make your move.
Well,
Go on,
I'm
take
going to
him.
drop this person.
Yeah, go on.
And I'm going to bring in... So I'm going to drop Carlos Ortiz.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm bringing in Taylor Gooch.
Yeah, I knew it. That was what I just realised.
Yeah. I've been waiting on that for all week thinking, hopefully no one does that. Because I feel like Taylor Gooch now, you look at the last 4 weeks, and a good iron player, when they get their irons locked in again, look the fuck out. Taylor Gooch is back.
Are you going to bring him into your starting lineup?
Well, he comes straight into my starting lineup.
Oh, yeah. Geez, you've jumped off Ortiz.
Yeah, he's off. But if you look at Ortiz's last, I mean, he's gone T7, T10, but then he's gone 40th and 48th. It was either him or Munoz. And Munoz has gone 20, 15, 16, 10. So he's been in the points. Actually, he's been in the points. He's only missed the points one time, Munoz.
Jeez, I'm looking at Whitey's move. Dropping Sergio after a top 10 finish.
Yeah, it's questionable. It's questionable.
Oh, well, I guess he wants to be. I guess he wants to finish
Wants
third.
to be the new bounce GC.
Well, he's going about it the right way. He made a comment that, after I made a certain trade, that it's now a 2-horse race.
Yeah.
I know I'm coming third, but geez, I've got a good run on the inside. Okay, I've got no move for my second move.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I'm probably going to make a move, but I want to know your thoughts. I'm going to look to another GM for.
Yep.
I know.
There's only one in the room.
I know. I'm looking at the wrong one, but this is the only option I've got.
Just look at, mate. You'd get a better response out of that thing.
I know you've picked him to win. Would you bring in Phil for Brooks? And just take your competitors.
I think he's
take your competitor hat off.
I think he's playing better.
Now Brooks finished. I think it was T6 last year.
Yeah.
JCB. I'm not even sure where Phil finished.
Well, Phil Mickelson is 15th on the overall standings at the moment. Brooks Koepka's 28th.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if you look at Phil, he's gone. It's just his last. I don't know. He's gone 50th and 4th, 49th, 23rd.
But look at Brooks. 32, withdrawn with the illness.
Yeah, 33,
17, 30.
Apart from that second and
Apart
the
from
seventh.
that second and the T7, he hasn't really even looked like making a top 10.
But that's what I mean. Last year he played this course not too bad. And maybe it's the time. I know as soon as I take him out, I'm going to see him on that bloody pylon.
I hope as a LIV Golf fan, I want to see Brooks Koepka playing well.
You know what?
I think Phil Mickelson's
you know
in
what?
better form.
You know what? He needs a poke. He's going to the bench.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Phil Mickelson in, Brooksy on the bench.
Kick a man while he's down. Good one.
Well, there you go.
That's a big benching.
Don't make it seem like I've done that.
No, I'm not. It's a big move. Like it's a bold strategy, Carton.
All right. So let's take us through the team. So Bounce GC is Captain Cam Smith, Dustin Johnson, Pat Reed, Dean Burmester. Who's your emergency out of Abe Answer and Moronk?
Answer.
Easy. You didn't have to change anything. Green Machine is John Rahm, Captain, Bryson DeChambeau, Phil Mickelson, and Taylor Gooch. And I'm going to make Brooksy my emergency. And Junkyard Pigs, Waco Neiman, Captain, Tyrrell Hatton, David Pooge, Louis Oosthuizen, and Lucas Herbert and Sergio Garcia on the bench.
So who's his emergency?
Let's just say
We could get it off him.
we'll get it from him, but I'm going to say it's Sergio.
Yeah.
Because he deserves it after the top 10 finish. And to be honest, I think Junkyard Pigs have done him dirty there. Real dirty.
Yeah, that's a
It's a
really.
really questionable move.
I'm not saying it's up there with the Rahm trade.
No, that's idiotic, that one. That is some seriousness. Some serious silliness there.
Is it up there with the Pat Perez keeper?
I was thinking about that the other day as well. You've made some very questionable moves.
I'm an
Hey,
eccentric owner.
Whatever, you know.
I'm a wacky guy.
You are a wacky guy.
You don't know what I'm going to do.
So that's fantasy set, done and dusted. Can't wait to watch JCB.
Also,
Yeah.
good time for us as
I
well.
was going to say, what's the time?
9:35 tee off.
So, our golf.
Mm.
Last thing we need to talk about. All right. Have you played?
No, I haven't.
Oh, Chris.
But if it doesn't rain on when this comes out, maybe Friday, I want to maybe go and play a 9.
Yeah?
Mm.
Why do you play 18?
No, because I've still got to work.
Fuck work.
Still got to work.
All
Got to
right.
make that bread.
Well,
What about you? You got a little story to tell.
Well, I've played a bit. So I played in I played in the midweek comp because I've had some time off. So I played in the Wednesday comp. Thought I could take advantage of the 2 holes that were closed there because they said, you get 2 points on those holes for them being closed. Bit of irrigation going on. No. I started well, and I ended terribly.
Mm-hmm.
So that was nothing really exciting there. It was just a good round, like as in a good fun round.
Yep.
Friday was my birthday last week.
Yeah.
So Keisha got me a lovely trip away to Monado Zoo, the new resort there, and then we went and played 10 minutes down the road at Murray Bridge. Not bad.
Yeah?
Yeah, not bad. Didn't mind it at all. I felt like it kind of had everything.
Is it an 18-hole course?
Nah, so you just play 6 holes 3 times.
No, dickhead. Like, is it a 9
Yeah.
that you different tee boxes?
Yeah. Did you like that one?
Not really.
You did, didn't you?
Nah.
So it kind of had everything. It kind of gave me Tea Tree Gully vibes in some parts. And people would be like, nah.
No, mate. Yeah.
But it was weird. Like there was a couple of long par 5s. There was a good par 5. You go over the road, there's a big par 5, and it's like super open. It's like nothing. But there's water right and OB left. But yeah, it was a couple of like annoying things. Like I was waiting to tee off because I'd caught a group in front of me because it was just me and Acacia in the cart. And waiting to tee off, it took forever, taking forever. Just, eventually they went. Just as I was about to tee off, a girl started walking up the fairway when there's a path down the left-hand side. And I was like, what are you doing? And I'm like waving my arms around. I'm like, I can't even, like, come on. Yeah. And then had to wait for this girl to cross the fucking fairway. She had to wait and then she had to go. By the time I hit it, it was the worst tee shot. And I automatically go to, that's the reason.
Yeah.
That's the reason. Not because I'm a shit golfer, but that's the reason. So
It reminded me of a line from City Slickers, but I'm not going to say it because it's offensive.
You can't go there. You still
There you go.
So then, but yeah, it was really, really cool. Had all these different, like, had long par 3s on the front 9, short par 3s on the back. A lot of uphill, a lot of downhill, a lot of dogleg left and right. It was cool. It kind of had everything. So yeah, no, that was definitely one I'd go play again, especially if you're going on a trip or something through like that. That would be one to play. But yeah, it was good fun. It was an awesome day. So I got really lucky with the weather because it was meant to rain in Adelaide that whole time. So played well. Actually had a really good back 9 as well for me.
What'd you do on the par 4?
There.
At Murray Ridge.
I drove the green.
Yeah.
Yeah, although I looked it up. It wasn't as far as I thought. I was like, some reason in my head, I was like, it's fucking like 300 metre fucking par 4, and I somehow driven the green. It was like 265.
Still
265
drove a green.
to front, I think. So I got like middle of the green and then had, and this is the story of a high handicapper. So you do something incredible with one shot. So I drove the green. It was the perfect drive. Like as soon as I hit, I was like, that's fucking incredible. So it's gone. It's a nice little fade just around the corner. And I thought it had stopped. And then when we drove up to where I thought it was on the bend, I looked up and I saw a ball on the green. And I said to Akash, I said, surely that's not me. I said, we'll go check it, but surely it's not me. Got up and I was like, it's me. And she's like, nice one. Yeah, da, da, da. And I said, pull the phone out. I said, start recording. I said, pull the phone out. I said, this is my first legitimate eagle.
Was it a legitimate chance?
Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, it's a long putt, but it's a chance.
Yeah.
I said, just film it. Because if it goes in, I'm going to fucking erupt,
That's probably.
I walked away with a bogey.
Yeah.
So, the first putt, where the first putt go? The first putt was I think the first putt went short. And I was like, that's all right. I'll get a birdie here. Happy with that. Missed that, and then went for the tap in par and just missed it. And we both looked at each other and were like, oh, bogey. Disgusting.
Ouch.
But had I, even just parred that, would have been my score, I made some stupid mistakes as well, but my score on the back nine overall would have been pretty. Well, the back nine would have been really impressive. Front nine was hard, but I also had to play through 2 groups, and one of them was like a group of like 6 or 8 guys, so they must have been doing an Ambrose. But they'd all hit their tee shot in this par 3, and they waited for me to get there. Like, oh, it's all right, mate. You hit up, and then like you can play through. Thinking, oh, we'll all just play the hole together, and then I'll move on ahead of them, and they'll wait. But no, they waited for me to finish, and I hit my tee shot. So they're all standing there watching me. I hit my tee shot. It goes short, and then I blade one over the green.
Oh, no.
And then I hit another one. Like, I hit a perfect chip shot on, but it run off the green because it was so full. And then it was like sort of, just get me out of here. Just get me out of here. So the pressure was building. But yeah, that was hard. But the rest of it, great day. Saturday, played in the comp. Probably the worst round of golf I've ever played.
Really?
Probably, well, apart from Mount Compass, and we played and did the video there. But the worst round of golf I think I've played. Just to the point where, like, even I'd have a shot, it wouldn't be a good shot, but like to try and get some points or whatever, I just picked the ball up because I just was not having a good day. Like, nothing was going right for me, and it was just a terrible display. So I just didn't want to be there. So that was Saturday. Nothing really much to report there. Sunday, you were supposed to play with us. Couldn't get down there.
I don't know that I was supposed to.
Well,
I was getting.
You were supposed to, but you weren't able to.
I know it was for Whitey's birthday, so I feel bad in that respect. But I did say early on in the week that it's slim chance.
Yeah, slim chance. But you were supposed to be there. You're always supposed to be there.
Yeah, true.
But we played Gould with South Lakes. Now,
this is one place that I have to get to.
Fun fact. Gould South Lakes, they ripped up the putting green. They're putting a 18-hole Shanks mini golf there, which is cool. Looks really impressive. And over the road they had 3 holes, but they'd shut those. They'd shut those because they've sold off some of the blocks of land there, and they're going to obviously build 2 new holes. So the whole project should be completed around December. This year.
In time for summer.
But yeah, so we were like, oh, what do we do here? And they said, oh, we've done like a small, like temporary par 3, and then you give yourself the 2 points on the other 2 holes or whatever. But I love that course. It is it's such good nick. Like, the fairways are incredible. The greens are wicked. I said to Whitey,
it wasn't so far away from me.
Yeah. Well, I said to Bonnie and Whitey, I said, oh, what do you think of the course? And they were like, oh, I would love this. You were right. This is unreal. And so, yeah, it was a really good, fun day. Took Brooksy in that.
Family day.
Took his club. He was smacking it around. He was good as well. I was playing all right, though. I didn't realise until probably the back nine, but I shot a really good back nine for me. So I think so had I bogeyed the 2 holes that they'd shut, I would have shot a. What would I have shot? I think it was a 42. No, actually, no. Let me look that up. But it was a good time. Hang on, where was it? Don't mind me. So I would have shot. Oh, sorry, I would have shot a 41. But I'd only shot, 32 or something.
Okay.
And one was a par 3, one's a par 4. Like, so it would have been all right, like, had I, gone right. But yeah, that was probably my second best ever, like stroke score, ever. So it was good, but yeah, it definitely came with one of the best shots I've ever hit in my life. So on one of the par 4s,
just to set this up, I messaged the group, and Whitey goes, Steve did something amazing, but I'm going to let him tell this story. I immediately got on the phone to ring you because I'm like, he's at an ace. He's hit an ace for sure.
No, you would have heard from me earlier if that was the case. It kind of gave me that vibe. I mean, it wasn't that. I mean, that would be a different feeling altogether. But par forward, hit a drive. There's no way it could have been out of bounds or anything. We just could not find the ball. Like, it was open. We went up to where it should have been. Couldn't find the ball anyway. So my third ended up in the middle of the fairway, but I was probably about 75 metres out. Middle of the fairway, 75 out, and I was like, oh, I reckon I'll take my 50 sorry. I'll take my 58 out and just try and land it at the front of the green, see if it rolls up, whatever. And I remember thinking, I was like, this is on the best lie on the fairway. It's like carpet. It's like a rug. It's so nice. And I was like, I don't know. I felt really good over the shot. And then, bang, went up. And it was cool because I had Bondi on my left. I had Acacia and Whitey and that on my right. And they all watched the shot take off because I was still, when I was searching for my ball, so I was taking a while by the time they were already up sort of green side. And I hit this shot and I just took off and I looked at it and I was like, oh, that looks really, really good. And it just took one bounce, dropped, rolled, and hit the flag and dropped in. That was the best feeling and the best contact on the shot. And I was like, are you telling me that's what it needs to feel like for it to go in the hole? I was like, that's ridiculous. But yeah, it was incredible. So it was such a good weekend of golf. So 3 times in a row, 3 days in a row, I played golf. One of them was terrible, but the other 2 good scores for me.
And the holiday's going to be over this week.
The holiday's over. I'm back to work soon, I think. So, but yeah, no, my golf's been up and down, up and down. Some things feel really good some days it feels terrible. I'm hoping with that round that I've figured some things out again that I can start playing. But when are we playing?
Well, I'm going to make a commitment here on the podcast.
Okay.
So everyone hears it. I'm going to level up a little bit.
Yeah, you need to.
I'm gonna really put the foot down ahead of summer. For the rest of the winter, I'm gonna get in and go get some lessons.
Hey, Whitey, big statement here.
Big statement. I'm gonna go get some lessons. I want to play some more golf.
No, you have to.
And I'm gonna, it's coming. Something's coming.
You have to. You have to.
Yeah,
that's all I can say.
It's a commitment to everybody listening.
All right. Well, I think that's everything we have
so.
for tonight. That one's probably went a bit longer than what we'd have probably thought we were going to do. It's going to be a bit of editing for you to edit out some of my coughing that I've been doing in this.
No, look, hey, people cough.
You know, it's been
it's flu
bad
season.
weather
It's
here
flu
in Adelaide.
season.
Bad weather. So, people, we do have more and more in the works. We're always brainstorming of things that we can do. So, obviously, it's not just the podcast. We'll be coming with other things as well, doing other things for you. They will be coming out at some point in the near future.
We had a little team meeting.
Had a little team meeting without White Dog 3000 here. But thank you, obviously, to all the new subscribers and listeners that have jumped on board.
And if you are new and you're enjoying what you're seeing and hearing, please share that and
share the shit around. Click the little ringy bell.
The little bell.
Subscribe. If you can get your friends to jump on as well, that'd be awesome. We always love that. Thank you to Big Swing Golf Mile End. Thank you to Pirate Life Brewing. Yes. Thank you to Mr. Premier and Rick Shields, of course. But yeah, that's all we have for you tonight. I'm going to say, I'm pretty confident we've got a pretty decent guest coming up.
We have it locked in.
It is locked in.
It's locked in.
So, barring catastrophe.
We're recording a pretty big guest this week.
A lot of the new listeners and the followers that have come up, if you enjoyed Tooms, I think you may enjoy. This might be in the wheelhouse as well. So that's all we'll say. But stay tuned for that episode that'll be coming up. We'll be recording that later this week. But like I said, there will be some more upcoming stuff coming from us all the time. So stay tuned. But that's all we've got from the Watering Hole podcast, minus White Dog tonight. That's it.
See you next week.
Ciao.